tells me hi. Come on, bro. How the fuck you doing? True. In the house. Shawteria waits. We on that. I need to come on. Because it's a lot we need to talk about. But I want to hear some feedback. I already got part one and part two. And I got something. I got to go get it. So I got time. Sitting over here. Waiting on anybody to come in here. Other than that, stay on my grind. Stay one on my grind. Yeah, I'm gonna put the link right here though, cause I just need one person to come up. Strictly about business right now. I'm out of town. I'm in the H town, second home, and they fucking up. Drop this link right here. See what anybody just watched any one of my one or two videos that I just did, and give a little feedback. There you go. So anybody just watched? Anybody just seen part one and part two about Shawteria? Say yeah if you say yeah. Say something. Cause that's why I want somebody, man. I want to hear some questions and answers. Let me know how y'all feel right now. If anybody seen part one and two, this ain't no shuffling and jiving kind of live. This why I'm waiting to meet somebody at this restaurant right here, and we'll take it from there. So nothing. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say this: when uh when one little girl come up missing, and you hear it on the news, women say, so sad. I say, damn, man. Just like my little sister, 20th birthday, and you hear that friends. All you hear is like bullshit out the news. News be suppressing shit. It's time for y'all to realize that y'all local news only report watered down shit. That mean they controlled by somebody. And it don't take no rocket science. Rocket scientists. What's up, P? It don't take no rocket scientists to know that the news don't report everything anyway, because they can't report everything. But if you're in a city like Memphis and Louisiana, we already know what's going on with our news. It's the veteran. It's the news. It's who been in the longest. That the investigative reporters can go out there and get all this information and be having some exclusive shit that will make sense to the people. But they ain't. That's not what you're gonna see on the news. You're gonna see some control before that shit release. Because these folks that actually get out here and get the news have to take it back. They can't go on air until this shit is approved. So if you want to know why some big shit happened, or even if they report on some big shit, you know damn well they know more than that. You ain't gonna know. What's going on, Fee? What's going on, Butterfly? I was just saying, like, Fee, I know you was in part one. Well, I'm in Houston right now, and I'm waiting to meet one of the other girl. So I already got the little memo. I already got the little audio recording, from her, old girl side of the story. And I don't know if the other girl gonna show up. But when I was talking to her, you gotta treat them kind of gently. But Houston like my second home. Dallas like my third home. That's why you always, when I'm gone, I'm gone. I just went to Brooklyn. Like I am not scared to travel. But my baby girl be like my little sister. But what I'm saying is, I'm. I mean, the system. I mean, like, we can, like, people can come up missing and people can get killed, and that don't lead you to but one thing, like the shooter or the kidnapper. You know what I'm saying? It's time we treat this sex trafficking, this human trafficking, like it's real. You know what I'm saying? And the only way that people ain't thinking about, they just thinking about somebody being snatched up and kidnapped. No, this shit is torture because they not being, they might be missing, but it's torture. That mean they not killing, they not being. No, I don't think about death. You think about when they drug them up, because it's all about selling their body to make money, and they just have to. They still alive, so they can be found alive. But what would make it float? All you gotta do is like this. Well, this case he'll leaving is like HBD, and they gonna have to answer for that. It's too many times though. Like, it's time to be going higher. Like, you gotta go higher, cause ain't nothing gonna change. Nothing gonna change. I find baby girl, and then if y'all don't know, the same apartments that she came up missing in, several girls have came up missing, and a big percentage of them came from the Galleria area. That wasn't reported. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't reported. You gotta ask yourself, but you ain't gotta ask yourself. It's just like us time. It's like people, whoever got any kind of presence, it's just it's you treat one situation, one thing that you, whether you call yourself a journalist, a blogger, we ain't got time to be worrying about what a title figure, because you're supposed to be all of them and not worry about it. But if you're dealing with somebody, if you're dealing with covering something that somebody died, it's a neighborhood, it's a family, what is it? But when you're dealing with something that's somebody come up missing, and you see your little sister, you just ain't gonna, like, you ain't gonna sell it, because you go where, like, I can't say that I travel. I ain't got time to be battling about no you in that city, and then I'm in there. When I need to go, I'm gone as usual, because I stay on the road more than anybody can believe it. And so here I am, and you can see. So we got part 3 coming up, because I broke it down like that because our best friend Lyric is telling. I want people to know what I already had sense from the get go, that these motherfucking girls lying, and I didn't know everything, but hell, my spider senses is tingling, and so why is they lying, and where is she at? Yeah. So that's where we at with it. Yeah, yeah. Did Beto have any sex trafficking ties in Houston? The whole damn Texas got sex trafficking ties in Houston. See, Fee, that's what I'm saying. On a minute level, like Beto, we don't know how many offerings he had, because see, it's from the strip clubs to the once a it's just another hustle for a small time, for a little fry. Like, shit, you rather be go kill somebody. But when you sex trafficking is you a middle less than a middleman. So anything for any nigga that got anything to do with sex trafficking as a charge is a part of the shit. Because even though you might be selling her to the pimp, the selling her body thing, that's torture, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's torture. That's some drugs. Drugs are involved in this to make them numb. This is the word. It's death will be easier. Sorry to say that, but death will be easier. Y'all just don't know the. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. I mean, yeah. If you got a sex trafficking charge, that ain't no pimping charge. That's not like she was in your care. That means something. That means something. So a nigga gotta look. That's a great question, for you, cause ain't no way around it. Ain't no way around it. But then, Beto name was associated with Mo 3. But his charge is it's so it's associated with the fuck I'm talking about. And it goes all the way up. I'm talking about the shit is a machine. It's a machine from the strip clubs to to the to the hub for it, which would be the south side of Houston, and the cartel and the money. And that's the news, the HPD, and all the goddamn crooked ass shit. All the motherfucking shit, everything leads up. Now we was worrying about shit, and they got worried about up. So that's where it trickled down to all the protection and the way it flows. Now if you listen to lyric, you'll learn a lot. You'll find that out on part 3. You'll find that on part 3. And then after part 3, I'm gonna let you hear old girl version of the events that happened and watch it. And if she don't, so I will have both sides of the story, but you know, it don't matter. At the end of the day, y'all ain't go, y'all, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. And then they telling 2 different versions. I'm gonna tell you that. See, the family from out of town, right? Remember, Shawteria from New Mexico, right? Lyric is from Houston. They best friends. These 2 other chicks from New Mexico. Okay, all that big press conference is what Quanell was saying. I got mad as hell. I'm like, first of all, what kind of press conference is this? Because the only thing that you said in that whole ass time is nothing. But the worst thing you said in nothing was, yeah, they was dancing at the club and they went to go make some extra money. Now, if you mad at the chief and the goddamn mayor, because they ain't did nothing, that's the stupidest thing you would say. Hey, Lisa, that's the stupidest thing you would say. But then I know what's up already. I know what's up already, and this is the best. This is this is this is what I always wanted to do, was to pop some shit wide open, like in everything that I be showing is just an alert. But I always be wanting to go to the top. You know what I'm saying? I want people to be know. If y'all keep talking about the shooters and the conspiracies, and what about the goddamn system? Because there's always a well-oiled machine behind. And then money is corruption, especially in Texas. I stay in Texas, man. It shouldn't be nothing surprising. Everybody know. It's like where everything happened at. See, I'm talking about, who downtown, because they well known in the hood. That's why they call it your man downtown. But you know, that's all I wanted to tell y'all. That I'm finna go drop part 3. Now part 3 is lyrics still talking. That's why I broke it down like that, so it can digest. Because she's talking about her best friend, and best believe she mean exactly what she say. And best believe she'll flip Houston upside down by herself and anywhere else. And that's what I got out of it. And she said what it is. And let's talk about them damn apartments. Let's talk about them apartments, them cameras, and what happened to her. Y'all heard her say, I should put an ad on Instagram to give me some pictures. What that did was led her to the exact same fucking location that later her best friend will be lured to as well. Right? Right? That's one thing that stands out. Is that her best friend came up missing and she almost came up missing. Now when you hear a vacant apartment, as far as all we knew about Shawteria, is that they didn't even know. Right? Now the girls were supposed to be here. They were supposed to be here because I'm here. They were supposed to be here when that press conference took. But then Lyric was on their ass and just lied to me like, y'all suspects. And so they didn't come. So all you hear is Cornell getting up there saying the worst thing you can say. They don't do nothing good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pissed off again. I'm like, I ain't got nothing against you, homie. Like I've been doing you. Like shit, used to be my second home. And shit, what? I mean, we going. I'm going with this one. I've been talking about. I already see. And then check this out. Check this out. See, I ain't never need no proof, but check this. Check this out. Now, didn't she say? She said Shawteria had just got out of jail, right? And when she got out of jail, they gave her belongings back. But check this out. When have you known? Because she also said, but the HPD, uh, that changed my password to my social media accounts, right? How how does that happen? Impossible. But they did it. So she had to buy a whole nother phone and create some new accounts. And then her phone got hacked, right? Right after this shit. Now, why would the best friend phone get hacked? And why would Satiria's phone, what the police doing changing passwords for social media accounts? And then hack our best friend phone, right? But yeah, that tells you a lot right there. As well as, yeah, yeah, it could be all. And let me say about that. Yeah, I mean, it's the hub. It's the hub for it. But the only way Texas, Texas, Texas is infamous for all kinds of trafficking. But don't think about drug trafficking. You right, Fee. You right. You're absolutely right. Human trafficking is big business. Now people can imagine drug trafficking and think of Texas and be cool with it. But when people I don't think people understand what human trafficking is. I think they think it applies to some strange group of people that don't have nothing to do with them. No, no. This is force this forced prostitution under induced with drugs. Like you are a slave. You are taken to another location and you are locked somewhere. It's like the dude that in Texas not too long ago with the little girl living in a storage unit locked down. You know what I'm saying? But it's big business. And if y'all understand what big business is, let me tell you, just think of your local PD. Not about no, they gonna shoot a black man down. Nah. Let's think about your local police department and how everything around them weakens them. Because they only make one salary for the same job. And most of them come from the same hoods. Right? They gonna get flipped they ain't finna. You might start off as a Boy Scout, and then once you get a whiff of your black people, when you black as you'll sell out Uncle Tom ass shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Now he gotta go through all them phases. I'm just using that as an example to tell you he flipped from the inside because he got to be initiated. He got to know he can be trusted in a crooked ass. When corruption been going on, everybody been doing. And a new recruit, he gonna get flipped. And the only way what stop him from going out of the way is if he was got some love, because he was sitting on the stoop talking about I'm finna clean up, because he watched what happened as a little boy and how police do. But you know what I'm saying? He wanted to be an officer. Well, that don't last too long. And if he ain't quit, that's why black people say, man, black police officer worse than the white police officer. I know. He got to put on. Because he can't make anybody come into his, he can't get no call talking about officer in distress. Officer in distress. That's why I be throwing money at him. Everybody got protection. And when I say everybody got protection, the security guard over here. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't over there now. But, yeah, I heard what she said. But I had to go see, is it locked? Is the gate? Can anybody get in? Because the story got to match up. And it's true like that. It's true like that. So you are definitely now. She not deceased. She not deceased. That's what I'm telling y'all. That's not what it. That would be the best way I can say it. That would be easier for her to be deceased, but she's not deceased. I don't wish her deceased, but I know she's not deceased because that's what I was trying to explain. The object is not to kill you, right? The object is the thing, I guess, to take you. You know what I'm saying? The offering come from, see, everybody gets paid at every level. That's why you heard lyrics say a lot of girls have been came up missing from coming from here in this same location. Now you ain't see that on the news, but when her friend came up missing and it almost happened to her, you can't ignore it. And the only way that can happen is if it was organized. And if you think you can't imagine the news, the HPD, security guards, yeah, I guess I guess you're naive. I guess you're naive. There you go. Keeping her alive. Yep. 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 And and that's see, let me go back right here right quick, Fee. Don't see if you keep saying it sounds like a setup, you gotta stop. It's no reason for you to say it sounds like a setup. You gotta know that. You gotta know it. In order for you to understand it, you gotta lose your old way of thinking and get you a new set of eyes. I'm here. I'm here. Houston been my second home, but I'm here. Like it ain't no, you don't I don't lose that. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hey TT, it is what it is. It's cruel and unusual. I mean unusual punishment, man, for baby girl. Now baby girl's still alive, and since I know that, it's a possibility. It's a possibility where I'm at right now, and who I'm waiting on, and who I already in the scene. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? It's a possibility that Yeah, yeah, she got it's a possibility I can find her because I got big connections. Still to this day, it's a possibility. And if I can't, boy, that if I can't, it's gonna be time go by because it's gonna come to a point in time with the way they induce her that she gonna she gonna she just not gonna care, right? If it's sex trafficking, then she's alive somewhere. Yeah, I go another if. Yeah, let me trust me, she's not dead, and it is sex trafficking. So right now, I'm for the end of live. I just want to let y'all know. Somebody tell somebody it ain't sex trafficking. I wouldn't. It ain't sex trafficking. I mean, it ain't it is sex trafficking, but I don't think I don't just it's sex trafficking all the way. It's from all the way before she knew what she was walking into. It's sex trafficking from the two uh, sallywag ass friends that Lyric didn't have a good vibe about, like she said. See, they get paid too from the dude in the club throwing money, and from the club they went to. Everything. Police out that HPD, if they wanted to and they were legit, they couldn't even go get no footage from the strip club because it's a lot of shit going on in the strip club. If he get them some footage of anything, he gonna give them footage of his ass getting shut down. Y'all just don't know the shady side. So where are the girls she was with? I'm waiting on the other one now. The one you've been listening to, I had already seen. But they from New Mexico. They from New Mexico. This the part three. Well, I talked to the sister too. I talked to sister and the cousin. So I got it. I mean they try. I mean you know it's all the sides that I'm showing y'all. I don't know exactly what happened, but I know the stories that I get, and then when I finish talking, and when they finish talking, that's what we gonna have. That's why I'm breaking it down, just like I'm breaking it down. And so y'all see. So we'll see, and then we can talk about it. But I'm just one person, and the police is not gonna do their job. HPD, and that's why they put old boy because it take a caring family. See, most of the girls that's missing right now, like Lyric said, several girls have became up missing in the same damn location. Okay, the background means everything, but when parents from out of town, they gonna they gotta suppress that. So it's always a suppression thing. Because ain't nobody the other parents ain't making no noise because they know the lifestyle that their daughter lives. But that just so happened to be what they scout for. And these are the scouts. These are the scouts. So everybody gets paid. Everybody gets paid. It's organized and it's a business. You can just think of drug trafficking and be serious about the human trafficking and see the scouts and see where they recruit them from and see they have to befriend them to lead them somewhere and see the guy that's waiting, see the team that's waiting there. That's not for to kill them. They gonna kill their money like that. They don't want dead people. They don't want dead girls. Dead girls can't work. And this is as simple as that. And so that's the reason why I did the live, to get a little feedback, because what I'm finna show y'all, can't nobody yeah, uh, they lying, and they got names. They got names. You remember, if it was just the news, I uploaded it, 2 weeks ago. If it was just what the news and what the press conference said, it was the dumbest shit you ever heard, right? Because I went on Google Earth on one of my videos when I then I show you, I was like, that's what we did on Google Earth. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no motherfucking way. At this time and that, we rolled up and down and around the motherfucker. And at some point in the video, I say, we looking for cameras. We ain't have to look that long, didn't we? 15, 25,000 cameras. I mean, it's cameras everywhere. That's what the police. It would be easy, but you know why it ain't easy? Because they in on the shit. It's like the other girls come up missing. They just in on it. Just, I'm sorry for the people. I feel sorry for the people that just don't want to treat it. I mean, you cheating yourself to fight against yourself for any reason. This whole goddamn world is corrupt in every city. And when things like this happen, and you hit them, you find out about the girls, because I gotta put a video together on that of the girls. Once Lyric said that about this area, it's so documented in the way I know how to look for information, but it's so not on the news. The parents so didn't press the issue, and that's what they love. And the only reason they had to do this is because they had a man to suppress it. Now, that's how it works. Everybody in position with a title to call themselves an activist is to set the family up, right? It's organized because it would be off with his head if we was sincere. If he didn't know who he was talking to, well, he ain't letting the family say nothing, and the family be from out of town, and they know they got to do something because this will bring national attention, right? So that's the only time. That's the only time you will see. Just ask yourself whether Lyric ain't lying. We know better than that. It's just another news don't report everything. You got your local news stations, and I know Memphis and I know Louisiana. Now definitely know Houston. Even if they can't cover everything that happened, but they'll know who died because they got to go through the medical examiner. It's a record for that. But what about these girls? So I found 5 from the same area, only because I know how to look for death information for areas. I ain't find no newscast on it, just like she said. But why is that? Why is it? Why is it an ongoing thing? And what leads them to this same setup? Because you heard what she said. She said a few months ago, before my friend came up missing, just so happened I put an ad out on Instagram for a photographer, and who answered it? A guy. I got his picture. Yeah, I got his name too, but I ain't playing no game no more. So wait till a little bit more. But I'll show you the picture. And she went there. You heard what she said when she got there. Where she thought yeah, wasn't nothing in the apartment, but the goddamn photo shoot equipment. She got out of there. You heard the whole story. And coincidentally, these lying ass whores. Yeah, I don't think she gonna come, so I'm finna roll. But I expected that. Friend probably already. So I had to be real nice. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. And on that note, y'all, I'm finna get on out this 'cause I don't know. Even though I got two more cars with me, I don't know. But I'm finna roll back, and that's it. I'm finna roll out, and let me see what you say. They don't report on our black girls. We don't need God. I mean, the way we was created, man, it wasn't created with no news or none of that, no police, none of that. It's always been the men, right? Since the creation, it always been the men that had to take care of the village, right? It's always been the men. The men are the protectors of their own community. We don't give a fuck about the police title, right? It was never meant to be. Never meant to be. So you ain't got to be mad at the news, or you ain't got to be disgruntled with the police that not even supposed to be here. Yes, you got to take down the bright lights and all the social media and the internet and all the technology, and just look at the world that you live in as it was before you, and that's it. You'll look through different eyes, so you'll understand more because they want to keep y'all head down. They love to tell y'all what to do. I mean, that's why they keep ads, billboards. They want you to know everything like unnatural shit, man-made shit. I mean, y'all should have knew what was gonna happen the moment that you reached the point of maturity, and they took the God out of the school. Y'all should know it wasn't gonna get no better. But I think this guy, I think it's a strong possibility. I'm gonna find baby girl, right, alive. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I feel, and I wouldn't say it unless I believed it. And so I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I love y'all though. Let me uh let me talk to my team right quick. We ain't gonna sit here too long. It's no good. You don't even need security. Like what? Somebody gonna come over. What? She gonna come over here like think I'm here by myself or something, and then get his shots rang out. That's defeating the purpose. You know, I'm on a mission for a different reason. I went to Brooklyn for a different reason, and the same team had the had swivel heads. Like they ain't never heard no Jamaican accents before. Nigga, you better stay focused. Like, stay focused. It's Brooklyn. See. But it's all good. I'm finna go to the house and drop that part 3, and then the interview that what I had with uh yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna play that one live. Let y'all hear what her version of what she said about the makeup. What the fucking makeup? You don't even wear makeup. Then I talk the lyric talk first. You don't wear no makeup, so you lying to me. You know what I'm saying? You lying to me. You went to, you went to what? Well, I showed y'all on Google Earth. You couldn't only go to Walgreens, but then I mean, she had just Shawteria had just about 139 makeup. And if she was still here, she'd say the same thing her friend. Because remember, Lyric didn't like y'all, but since y'all was with her, she got y'all hair, nails done, and bought y'all outfit just so y'all can try to go dance. But then y'all was scared to dance, so y'all didn't make no money. That's what she was saying. Y'all move funny. See, she told Shawteria, let me know, just call me if you ever hook up with these females again, because I don't trust them. She told her friend that. But like she said, if anything, Shawteria didn't want no static, so she probably hooked up with him by herself, and and that's what's up. But Oh look, we ain't gonna forget about didn't you? First of all, you suspect. If you take your ass back to New Mexico, saying she took nothing but her phone when we dropped her off to go to get some makeup, but y'all still had her purse with all her money in it and her charger. Now Lyric says she just like she like we joined at the hips. I ain't never had no other friend. That's my friend. That's my only friend. She talk like that, so she come off as sincere. But it really don't make no sense to leave your purse and they just so happen to have it. So that would explain the Snapchat. See, I don't know how Snapchat works, but that's for females. But she broke it down. She broke it all the way down. I still don't fully understand it, but I believe her because said that's how they communicate. So all that storage disappearing and 4 hours left. I believe her, but she said it's impossible and out of character for her on her birthday, which she would be documenting full time, right? To to delete it, to delete the whole 24 hours. So that mean these bitches had the phone. You know what I'm saying? And they was in the goddamn footage. Yeah, yeah. So they was in the footage, right? Now we got two different stories. That's what I was telling y'all. Yeah, because I talked to the cousin. Yeah, I got that later on. Got it's what the media told us. Whatever really wasn't the media. It was the press conference and Cornell. You know what I'm saying? The media didn't tell us shit. Except she was missing for 2 weeks before y'all even said something. And the only reason y'all said something because the family had came down. Otherwise, it would be like the rest of the girls that's missing from this same fucking location. And that's the biggest thing. It's a whole operation being going on, being handled over here. Yeah. And everybody in on it because it just run too smooth, except for this one time. Now, it was a white girl, like, um, yeah, it was a white girl. Yeah, I mean, I got damn. I'm typing in one thing. Oh, look, what? One white girl, though. Oh, man, I had plenty of news stories about her. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. That's why I fuck the news. That's how I watch the news every morning uh, to get motivated. Because I love lies. Because in what they reporting, I know how they suppress and I know who they work for. And I know what they're gonna deliver. And they gotta say what the boss say. So Fox 13 News in Memphis, how many Fox stations? They under umbrella. And that's the media. That's part of the 1%ers. Everybody gotta do. The memo goes out to report. Like what you can say. Yeah. So I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna go drop part 3 and finish lyric, and then we'll get on to I don't know which one I do the first, cuz and which one y'all want to hear first? You want to hear me? You want to hear the one of or you want to hear what the cousins say? Let me know. You can comment section. The one answer. Okay. Don't worry about it. I'll let y'all know. About 20 minutes to get to that. I do it. Like I do it. And by the time it's over with, we're gonna talk about it. I'm just looking around right now, trying to, I don't think those there. I think you got two. So one out of two, one day. So I got to break. I got to go listen to the audio. not sweat out my bed. I get to that. Yeah, cause yeah, this little girl had a family from New Mexico. She got a cousin in Dallas. She got cousins in Fort Worth. Folks in Fort Worth. Yeah, shit was out like this. But see, they didn't even know. That's what I'm saying. Two different stories. They didn't even know the other side. You know what I'm saying? These girls told what was reported on the news is what's not what's in the street. So you can't have two birds in one story. You know what I'm saying? And it's the news. That story is bullshit. That's a cover thing. I trust the streets don't lie. The streets do not lie. The news will lie. So you cannot have two stories about one situation. That bullshit ass shit ain't shit goddamn thing. More like a distraction. More like a suppressed the family that just visiting here. It just came down so that get them on back to New Mexico. Get them on back to New Mexico. I got anybody would have a problem with it. You was the last one with my daughter, and you got all her purse and everything, and you waited 2 days to report her. The timeline don't match up. No, that's y'all see. You get to the house, though, y'all make y'all own thing, I ain't posting nothing on nobody. But true is up. I just be showing y'all what's going on. But I'm hands on deep up here. That's why I shut that Brooklyn day down because it was too big. It was too big. It was coming out of control. That was some inconsequential shit. I had already by my third head. I got the shit shut down. Killer. I got the yeah. I knew when I got that. What I did. All the social media accounts. The family already knew who it is. I went up there and everything, ran into one of the ladies that was on the picture. She caught up there, hitting on my ass. She did it in man, I'm Brooklyn motherfucker. I mean that's Jamaican ass. She's like, you put my you were on Facebook and put my photos on that. Don't start that's one right, dog. I had to wait till you say you father. You do understand that everybody loves play business first, right? Can you understand that I had to do what I had to do based on for the safety? I mean I don't want to that's your friend, right? I don't want the killer living next door to my foot. What you talking about? I'm not gonna have to tell you. So we worked it out. Worked it out. But it was surreal. I'm gonna tell you how Brooklyn was surreal. It was surreal as hell. Because they had niggas on the other side of the street that looked like they were waiting on because one of the because it was like more like a commission type of shit. Like, the lady that y'all seen in the video, she had to do this. She had to do that because it was